After months away, John Marston has returned to his loved ones. While trying to rebuild his ranch and win back the trust of his family, he ponders whether a man can ever escape his past. He is a man who is ready for anything. Almost anything.
The beautiful Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare DLC. It is so wonderful, so magnifique. Oh, sorry. Blacked out for a second there. Hi everyone. Vernon from Rules Are for Chumps.
Bullshit.
And we are looking at, well, this might be my favorite thing ever. I don't remember much from the summer of 2010, but I know that I was really into two things. Westerns, because of Red Dead Redemption, and zombies, because of Shaun of the Dead, which still stands as my favorite movie of all time.
Fuck-a-doodle-doo!
Then, all of a sudden, I can have zombies in my Red Dead Redemption? In Shaun of the Dead, the main location is a bar called the Winchester, and they use a Winchester rifle to kill some zombies, and that's really cool. So when I put two and two together that I was going to be able to shoot zombies with a Winchester rifle as my favorite Western character of all time, well, you know, I don't think my little brain could handle it at the time, but now I look back and just think fondly. Anywho, it's scary, it's perfect, it's well executed, and it's not just a bunch of fluff. It's a pretty clearly thought out story. This DLC takes place in like an alternate reality, maybe like a day before the end of Red Dead Redemption, where none of those things happened. But instead, a very helpful and convenient zombie apocalypse saves John Marston and lets him live out, well, at least a few more days in the Wild West. It opens with an incredible scene with John and his family, something that after the ending of the main game was very comforting to see and just, you know, really felt good to be able to experience, well, before, you know, Jack and Abigail turn into zombies themselves, which that just won't stand.
Jack, be kind to your mother. Abigail, teach the boy right from wrong. Both of you. Stop biting chunks out of people.
Anyway, it's a beautiful DLC. You get to see how all your favorite characters would have acted in the apocalypse.
I'm going to wander down that lonely, deserted street and get my bag.
The zombies are perfectly balanced, not too fast except those. Those ones are horrible, and those not so good. The ones that spit are okay. You get to ride the 4 horses of the apocalypse. I mean, how do you beat this? Well, obviously that's why we're here. How else to top one of the greatest downloadable contents of all time than with a sequel inside of a sequel? Nothing has been announced, much to my chagrin, but just looking at it very broadly, Red Dead Redemption 2 provides a platform that is honestly even more well-suited to house a zombie apocalypse. One of the main new mechanics for this game is this camp system in which you are the kind of main provider and organizer of a big group of people who have to travel and survive. Well, what does that sound like? A traveling group of survivors? I mean, it feels obvious. The hunting mechanics in the game have been really fleshed out, needing to keep yourself clean to avoid disease, infection, having to find food to provide for people, water, the whole shebang, and on top of this, it would include all the characters from the main game, but now maybe they could get bit by a zombie and die. It introduces all these things that, well, I frankly just must see and think it would be a downright shame for them to not do so. Of course, this wouldn't be the first time that I was disappointed by Rockstar when it comes to single-player DLCs. I remember after Red Dead Redemption, in anticipation of GTA 5, I was like, oh man, I hope they have zombies in GTA 5. I love zombies so much. God, zombies are the best. Because I was never able to connect to really any other zombie game other than Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare. It was just the perfect thing for me, and I just wanted more of that, and I still do to this day. But GTA didn't have that. In fact, it really didn't have any single-player DLC. There was DLC that was intended to be released for GTA 5. In fact, they had planned to have a casino, which would have the usual kind of, poker, gambling, betting, any kind of things, all which are in Red Dead Redemption, but there are no mini-games of that nature in GTA 5. The casino stands with a never-ending opening soon banner. Now, the reason why Rockstar opted not to go forth and spend a lot of money to produce single-player DLCs, because it turns out that's not where they make their money. They made all their money from GTA Online, and GTA Online is huge. I'm not the biggest fan ever. I'm a single-player guy. I'm an only child, and I like a good story. I'm all about that story. So it's possible that for Red Dead Redemption 2 that they would, for the post-launch lineup, not have any single-player DLCs and mainly focus on the online market. And I would hope that I could expect more, but strangely, Rockstar's been handling themselves a little differently than usual in the marketing and press for Red Dead Redemption 2. In the past, Rockstar hasn't participated in E3, the big gaming expo. They haven't dropped trailers when expected. They usually don't do massive pre-order selections, including a bronze version, a silver version, and a gold version with exorbitant box sets. But this time, that's what they're doing. Now, I can't really blame them. That's kind of way the video game market is going. We've heard that they're doing microtransactions with the online in terms of cosmetics, like clothes and whatever. Most people just probably won't participate in that out of, a kind of strike. Nevertheless, these kind of marketing tactics show a pattern.
Yes. Pattern. My friend Pat took a turn.
That could lead one to assume that there would be no single-player DLC. Here's me approaching one of my favorite landmarks in the game. It's Jorge's Gap. Usually in the main game, it's just a little, trench, canyon type thing. No story elements in it. Maybe a race goes through it. I don't really remember. But in the zombie game, I suppose the dead are wandering the plains, and while they're walking blindly, just stumble on in, resulting in a trench full of zombies. It's a nice personal kind of challenge I've developed. I try every once in a while to get from one end to the other. It's really long. I rarely have enough ammo. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Well, I said it was a challenge, and which in no way implied that I would complete it, nor achieve success. So, moving on. Alright, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you even care? Zombies or no zombies? Would you prefer online DLC? Do you want more heists and bandit camps and costumes and hats? Maybe that's you. Let me know. You can hit the like button if you want, if you like, as it were. But you don't have to. It turns out the thing that I really need is subscribers. And I'm just starting out on this channel, and it would really do everybody some good if you could hit that subscribe button. You would also be notified immediately as I begin to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll be playing it here on the channel with a number of my friends, trying to 100% complete it in no rush whatsoever. I plan on taking my sweet time, making it all look as good as I possibly can.
That should suit me just fine.
I think that's enough. I'm supposed to make longer videos to get more watched hours, but rules for chumps.
This should be my big break for hand modeling.
Can be like David Duchovny and Zoolander.
I get that.
I've seen Zoolander. I just don't know who that is.
He's the guy
What
from
if
the
that was the
X-Files.
one?
Yes,
Guys.
No, it wasn't.
when we were talking about the X-Files in it.
Come on. Rules are for chumps.
That's true. I'm sorry.